going on, guys? It's your boy, the Hustle Tree. Welcome back to my channel. So today we have a couple of things to talk about. But first, let me refresh this. Sorry, guys, give me 1 second. All right, there we go. And then, okay, there we go. I paused. Let me switch this one over here. Okay. All right. So today we are gonna. The first thing, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and then if you have any comments, comment them in the comment section down below. And then also make sure you guys check out Webull and Robinhood because Robinhood gives you 1 free stock, and then Webull's giving you 2 free stocks. So make sure you guys check them out. Check both of them out because I really like both of them. And then next up, we're gonna do a portfolio review. Like we do this every single day, but we're gonna see how the portfolio is doing today. And then next up, we're gonna talk about 2 new stocks that I bought. And all right, let's get started, guys. And then, like I said before, and then also don't forget to check out the Patreon. So with this, you can get my call outs, and then I also have an Amazon FBA course in there as well. But you also get a 7-day free trial. So if you don't know, if you really want to spend $30, then you can always check out the 7-day free trial. And then, like I said before, here's the 4 free stocks that you get. And then with Robinhood, you can get 1 free stock. And then if you want to follow me on any of the social medias, just click the link tree and then just choose whichever social media you want to follow me in. But without further ado, let's get started, guys. So as you guys can see, I did this put credit spread as of today, and we gained $400 from from this one. Like earlier, it went it actually didn't go against me today, which is very good for me. But the portfolio has been absolutely like going crazy today. It's been up, down, sideways, and it's done like basically everything. And then, but this is a new position. I did a covered call on Enphase, and this is one of the stocks that I actually recently got. So I got Enphase and then Palantir, but we'll check in those in 1 second. And then Enphase probably went down a ton because I have a covered call at 167.5. And then I have another covered call, like 3 covered calls, Palantir, PayPal, and then another PayPal one, because I recently bought more shares of PayPal as well. Put credit spread on the Qs, and this one we're up $300, which is amazing. And then there's this one as well. This one I'm gonna take a close look at because I don't know what the stock market's gonna do within like the next 2 more days, which is when this expires. Tesla one is probably gonna expire worthless as well. And then I have this Mara put, and then this target call, and then I have these 2 credit spreads, and then these ones should be all good. Costco is at like it's at 532, which is like $50 away, so that one should be good. The SPY one should be good as well, but it's a pretty far expiration date. It's at 7/21, which is like I want to say it's like less than a month. It's like 3 weeks away. But yeah, there's that one. And then, like I said before, I bought quite a bit of Palantir. I bought 12K worth of Palantir. Just because I've been hearing very good things about it. I still have to like do a little bit more research on it, but definitely Palantir is one of the stocks that I just recently bought. I bought some Enphase as well. This one's a solar company. And then in the short term, it's going to be a little bit shaky, but I'm just selling calls on it right now. I really don't know if this is a very good price to get into, but like I said before, I am selling calls on it. And then I went from 157 to basically 160 to 163, and I was like, I got to get it now before it like either keeps going. I thought it was going to keep going up, but it dropped back down a little bit. But it's all right, like I always say, because I'm selling covered calls on it. So like with today, I did a covered call like of I think it was $120. Let me check really quick. Yeah, I did $120. That's how much money I got. Yeah, it says right here, $120 for that covered call. So I got $120. And it looks like it's going to keep going down, but it's all right. And then I did this Mara put, And then right now it's worth $19 like per contract. And let's see. Oh, never mind. I did this one yesterday, but with this one I got $210 total credit. So as long as it stays above 1150, I'll be all good. And then I can just keep rolling it onto the next week and the next week. But like I said, here's how we're doing today. We're up $567 or 0.37%. For the 1 week, we're up $1,600 or basically 1%. For the past month, we're up 15.7K. For the past 3 months, we are up 14.8K. And then year to date, we are up 15K. And then for the 1 year, we are up 13.1%, which so far we're doing absolutely amazing this year. And then I don't have any buying power because I basically spent all my money on these two. And then Enphase is really like taking a dive today, which probably should have waited. It might keep going down, but I'll just keep getting more and more shares of Enphase um, until I can sell like more covered calls on it. But I might have to like keep buying down or dollar cost average down with this one because I really do think it's going to keep going down in the short term. But in the long term, we're going to be all right. Just because the stock is really, I really think it's going to outperform everything. And then same thing with Palantir. Not everything, but like it's going to really outperform the market is what I meant. But compared to SPY for the 1 month, so it's up basically 11%, or I'm up 11%, and then the S&P 500 is up 3%. So we're beating the S&P 500 by at least 7%. And then for the 3 months, the S&P 500 is up 10% ish. And then in the 3 months, I'm up around 10% as well. But I've only been selling options and doing credit spreads for like around probably like a month and a half, I would say. I started like around here because as you can see, like my portfolio went down because I didn't know what I was doing at the beginning. But I turned it around, thankfully. This was the scariest day right here. I went from 141K to 39K, which was like a 2.5K drop. And that's when I was the most scared of this account. But like I said, eventually we did snap out of it. For the, let me see, what else could I? And then let's take a look at the watch list for the wheel watch list. This is, I was thinking about getting into, this is like a super high dividend stock. Like, I'll show you guys really quick. SPYI dividend. And then I was gonna get into this play, but I like it sells options on the S&P 500. Just like I don't sell options on the S&P 500, but I sell options on like different stocks. But if you want like a high yielding dividend yield, this one has a 12% dividend yield, which is like around 1% per month. And then for this past dividend that it basically paid out, it was basically 1% for this month. So I was looking at that one, but I probably won't get it just because I can do options myself. And my bad guys, give me 1 second. And then this is TQQQ. This is like this is a leverage trade by 3x. So if it goes up 3%, then this one will go up 9%. But it follows like QQQ. This one, I'm actually gonna take it out of my list because I'd rather not take that big of a risk with the Qs. Let me see what else is down. The one that I saw that was down the most was Whirlpool. And this one gives you quite a bit of premium as well because I checked this one out as well. There's only 2 days left in this one, so we'll go to the 7th, which is 9 days away. So that if you put in $14,400, you'll be getting back $125. And then as long as it like as long as the stock price stays above 144, you'll be getting all that premium. Tomorrow is going to be somewhat of a big day in the stock market because Fed speaks, GDP Yeah, dude, tomorrow probably will be a big day. Why is this not? All right, there we go. Now it's hiding. But yeah, dude. I wonder what time. Around Powell speak today. Or what's tomorrow? The 29th? The 29th. What? You can't be right. 2:30 a.m. Maybe at 1 p.m. is what it actually says. But as long as it's like I was saying before, you need $14,400, and they'll give you $130. But as long as it stays above this, you'll get your premium and the cash back. Which for me, I would do it right now, but my account, I don't really have that much money right now. I have 10K, and then like, what do we do? And then let me check to see what other positions. Ally Bank is doing good. Pepsi's falling down a little bit, but they're super expensive still. Nike's doing good. Um, Costco's still doing amazing. DIA. I have been thinking about selling options on this one as well, because they also this one they have like a monthly dividend, but it's actually extremely low. So let me show you guys real quick. DIA. So they pay out like actually they've been doing pretty good this past 2 months, but in April they weren't sending out that much money, and same basically like every 3 months it doesn't send as much. So this upcoming one will definitely not be as much, but I've been taking a look at that one. But the thing that does suck about DIA though is they don't really grow that much either, because for the 1 year they're up 6%, and then for the 5 years they're only up 38%. But they've been extremely steady, which is extremely good. Yo, what's up, Rodriguez? Um, but yeah, guys, let me see what else. I can't really like do anything else because the market is about to close in like 30 minutes. Trying to think of what other stocks I can take a look at for you guys. Or do you guys have any questions about any stocks or any companies you guys want me to take a look at? Best Buy. And then let me just show you some of the other watch lists that I have. So here's some of the other companies that I have been looking at as well. These are like, it says growth beast, but not every single company in here is a growth beast. Like, let me scroll all the way down. Like some of these positions, like Beyond Me used to be like $140 back in the day. Now it's like only $12, like 194. Now they're at $12. That's kind of crazy. But within the month, they're doing amazing. 3 months not so good. 1 year not so good. 5 years doing extremely bad. Should I buy 2 Coinbase sell options? Let me see Coinbase. With this one, I would be careful because they might have a pullback, but they also could just be going like straight to the moon. I would say, yeah, dude, go for it. So put July 7th. You could do one that like at 66 or 65 just to be a little bit more conservative. I don't know if it's just going to keep going like on this, because it was at $50 and now it's at 70, basically $70 ish. But personally, I'm not going into that one just because. Let me see if they've even made money yet. Qualtron. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, Coinbase. Like this company right here, I wouldn't want to hold for the long term. I mean, they have free cash flow, which is good. Quarterly, that's good. The net income though is what does suck. They're not. Personally, I wouldn't, dude, but you can if you want. I feel like you missed out on coin will definitely pull back. Yeah, dude. Hopefully it does pull back. If it doesn't, sorry, we got more opportunities. That would have been a nice, extremely great growth though, because they were, like I said, at $50. Now they're at 70. Now let me see if there's any more opportunities. Good. Okay. SEHT. In my other portfolio, I've been adding more and more SEHT. But on this one, I don't have any SEHT just because there's more for options than doing credit spreads. Oh, Uber. Then I've been doing a lot of credit spreads on NVIDIA. Thankfully, none of them have been inside the money yet, but so as long as it stays under $440, I'll be getting the rest of this 10 cents per contract. How many contracts did I do? Did I do 10 contracts and it's still worth 10 cents? Last price. All right, yeah. So as long as this stays under that, I'll be getting the rest of the $100 into my account. And then trying to see if there's any other Palantir. And then this one I did a short-term one. And they did pull back a little bit today. Palantir did. Maybe I might roll this right now. Let me see what kind of money I will get. The 9th and 650. I'll be getting $15 extra, which is $120 for the 8 contracts that I have. Not too shabby. And then I was going to show you guys my new spreadsheet. Or what stock should I sell options on right now? I would say stick with the Coinbase one, dude. Because even if it does drop down to like 65, then you can start selling covered calls on it. Which for me, for the long term, Coinbase is amazing because I think it's like the only traded company that does like crypto. So I would say yeah, just stick with Coinbase. Rodriguez. I was gonna search up something, but I forgot. Probably wait on this one. I don't know how much like farther up Palantir is gonna go, but let's see how the rest of my stocks are doing. And then also, if you guys do you want some dividends, here are some of what the heck is this? Oh, okay, gotcha. Hercules Capital. But if you guys do want monthly dividends, here are some of the dividend stocks I am looking at right now. I haven't pulled the trigger on any of these just because I'm more into options as of right now, but I do want to like diversify a little bit more where I can get monthly income from the dividend stocks. Then I get dividend income from Target as well, and then I'll sell options, do credit spreads, so then that way I'm like extremely diversified. But here are some of the stocks that pay you monthly. Like these four right here, they're all like super consistent, but JetQ is like this one. JetQ. Their dividends are like they get mixed around a lot. Like this past month, they gave you 35 cents. 2 months ago, they gave you 48 cents. But it's actually extremely high with what they give you. They give you like a 9% dividend yield, which is extremely good in my opinion. But right now, I'm just taking a closer look at Enphase. Hopefully, it doesn't keep dropping, because I would honestly, in the short term, I'd rather not lose money on this stock. But yeah, guys, do you guys have any more questions or anything else you guys want me to answer? Maybe later it'll pop up into my head what I was gonna search up, but all right, guys, this is probably gonna be the end of the live stream. I really can't think of anything else for me to talk to you guys about, because I already talked about the two stocks that I bought, the portfolio review. Before we go, let me actually just check to see how we're doing, and then let me refresh. We're still up $600. How about PayPal? Let me see PayPal. Sell options, put. Like it doesn't have as much premium, but you can't go wrong with either one of them, because they both have like PayPal is like a value stock, and then Coinbase is going to be more for growth, but you can still sell options on either one. Honestly, you can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I like PayPal more just because I've researched it a lot more, but yeah, it's up to you. But all right, guys, I'll see you guys later, because I don't really know what else to say to you guys. But here's the portfolio as of right now, and then the past few months. Here's how much money we made. But all right, guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace, and thank you, guys.